Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. According to my magic watch, and I call it my magic watch because to me it is magic. It is Dick Tracy. Anyway, today is Friday, the 25th of April, 2025. And welcome to my noise and ambiguity. If you are having fun at my expense, I am happy for you. I'm not a grammarian, I do not spell well, and my voice is annoying to some people. But you know what? You have a choice, don't you? I want to show you something. I'm going to try to show this to you. I don't know if I can, but this bag was, can you see this okay? This bag was created by my sister Vanny. And my wife uses this bag a lot. So it's not only a work of art, but it's extremely practical. Why would I show this to you? Well, because Vanny is the one who gave me some really good advice. First of all, Vanny lives her life according to her rules. Her rules. And it is true that a lot of relatives find her annoying. I don't, but that's their choice. I happen to love and respect her, Lethe, Lorna, Joyce, all my siblings. I love them all. And you know why? They're all individuals. And they try their best not to show how superior they are. You know, it's not important for them for you to know that they have a master's degree or that they're superior to somebody else. All I know is that my sister Vanny enjoys creating things like that. Back in 2007, when I first started doing this, I have a very good friend of mine by the name of Steve. I'll mention his name because Steve rarely, if ever, watches my videos. And Steve's advice to me then was, do what you do. You know, do what you do. If people in making fun of you have some sort of joy in life, let them. The only advice Steve ever gave me was that I ought not to edit. At the time, I had a podcast, audio podcast, and I would edit what I say by taking the pauses out of what I said. Steve said, don't do that because it's not natural. Leave the pauses in. And that was his only advice to me, other than do what you do. Now, I got to tell you, he is without doubt one of the most creative and brilliant human beings I've ever known. So, Steve, I thank you. Another one of my friends, and I use the word friends with as much sincerity as I can muster, because Joe Culver was a friend of mine for about 50 years. A little bit about Joe. Joe ran for office and he never won because the one thing Joe was very, very careful about was his integrity as he saw it. He refused to take money. When he ran for public office, he refused to take money if something was expected in return. He absolutely refused to do that because he wanted to run for office for the people who elected him. You understand? Joe was an attorney. He was a publisher. He was an editor. He was an intellect. You name it. That was Joe. He was the quintessential Renaissance man. But you'll never, ever know it by the way he dresses or the way he talks. I love him to death. I really love that man. Another very good friend of mine, who happens to be worth millions, he's also a guy who will pick up the phone every once in a while and he'll call and say, hey, how are you doing? And he just calls to say hello. Now, I don't abuse our friendship. I don't go to him and say, look, I need $1,000. I need $500, whatever. I don't do that. Our friendship is not based on that. Our friendship is based on the fact that we're both shipmate. Now, being a shipmate is a fraternity that not too many people belong to as far as the overall population of the world. But the word shipmate is one of the most treasured fraternity that you can ever belong to. I have friends who are shipmates for over 40 years, and they're just as sincere as that. None of them will ever say, well, gee, I am a whatever, or I am a, I'm a priest, I am a scholar, I am a PhD, I am a whatever. What's important is that they are part of my fraternity. And so, if you insist on criticizing me, all I can tell you is this. Be happy in doing that. If it makes you happy, continue, please continue to listen to my noise and ambiguity. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.